Mr. Vice President, Mr. Speaker, members of the Senate, of the House of Representatives, yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is December 8, 1941. I am Reno, and this is my assistant, Maddie.
The speech that we opened our show with today was President Roosevelt's formal plea to Congress to declare war on the Empire of Japan.
Congress immediately agreed with President Roosevelt and now declare war with Japan. The United States are now entering in World War II. The Army has already sent draft notices to eligible men of ages 18 years and older, of men who have good health and also have a younger brother. The recruitment office will open at 6:30 in the morning.
Our reporter Christina is out talking to a potential recruit right now.
Thanks, Maddie and Rita. Tonight I'm reporting to you from on the streets outside the studio. I found a young man willing to talk about yesterday's attack on Pearl Harbor. So what's your name?
Brandon, ma'am.
Are you going to join the military as we head into Europe?
Of course, ma'am. Those jocks are going to pay for daring to attack the great United States of America. And if I can't get into combat, I'll be helping in other ways. I will do anything, as long as those cowardly no-goodniks get a piece of the U.S.
Do you realize you'll probably die?
Yes, but it's better than showing our values to those Japs. And I would rather die for my country than die in my bed as an old man.
Powerful words. Back to you, Maddie and Rena.
Thank you, soldier. President Roosevelt has now scheduled a meeting with the British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. We have a military strategist here with us to discuss possible options. Maddie is interviewing him right now.
Thanks, Renu. So, Mr. Wicknick, what are your ideas for war?
Well, there are several ways to get into Europe, but I believe dealing with the Japanese would be better.
Well, what about the ways into Europe?
Young lady, who is the military strategy here?
You, sir?
That's right, and I think we go after those Japanese for our revenge. They shouldn't have attacked us in the first place.
Well, sir, what about our ways for beating the Japanese?
Well, as you can see here on my map, I think we should go through Europe like this. And then go right there and supposedly go to China. It's a very easy route, as you can see.
Back to you, Reno.
Our last story for tonight is going to be the depression that our country has been going through. I'm out on the street talking with a current economist, Mr. Rosehue.
It's Miss. Actually, my brother couldn't come out today, so, I'm here talking for him.
Right, okay. So, how does your brother propose an end to the Great Depression?
Well, he said something about, since we're going into World War II or whatever, he said something about the economy, leveling itself out, and, since you're like a consumer-based economy, something like that, it'll even out by itself. I mean, he even made like a chart thingy of,
do you know what it says?
I think this is during the Great Depression. Do I know what it means? Definitely not. But personally, I think stocks are the way to go, man.
Isn't that the worst thing that you could think of right now?
Dude, look at me. Completely invested in stocks. I'm perfectly fine.
Right, anyways. Thanks for your words, Miss White, Miss Rosaline. That's for tonight, December 8, 1941. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for the place called Lee Ho Fooks. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.